Okay, so we're back to episode 5, Requiem Battlemage. There's a lot to get through here, so we better just jump right in. I just finished clearing the Valtheim towers. I believe that was a companion's quest. So I'm working on the companions. It's one of the few episodes where I'm actually just following one quest and not picking 69 different quests, but I did decide to do a little running around to build up some reputation at different towns by taking care of the Mikhail the Bard problem here in Whiterun. You get a nice free use of the garlic and the vegetables and stuff that she has there, so you can make soups, and garlic is actually a wonderful ingredient for alchemy, as I found.
I'm a bard by trade. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she?
I have no points in speech yet, but
maybe you're right.
Just from selling items, I think my speech is already 40, so I can pretty much win every speech check that happens in the game now. So the video is going to jump around quite a lot.
I expected no less.
I was turning in the Valtheim Towers quest there, and now I'm being given the infamous Dustman's Cairn quest, which I'm not confident in doing at this point at all. The unfortunate thing is that I kind of make a critical error here by accepting the quest a little bit too early.
There you are.
Actually, I can accept the quest, but my problem was that
last week he seemed a fool
I went and told Farkas that I would go and see him at the Dustman's Cairn, and what I found out was that locked me into a companion. He's now my companion, even though I cannot use him for anything but Dustman's Cairn, which I think is kind of a real flaw in the game, because he's waiting for me there at Dustman's Cairn. I can't do anything else. Well, as you can see in the video, I went to Solitude a little bit for some destruction leveling. That's why I went there. Nothing interesting to show you other than I went to level up destruction with Sibylle, what's her name? Whatever. The court wizard vampire. Then I went to Riften a little bit, did some quests here. There's some decent rewards here. You get a potion of invisibility for a simple speech check on the stable hand here.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a
Yeah. I knew. Look, this is really simple. All right. I guess I made a... Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
The signs that lady...
And I did the,
Sorry about the mess. Work? I suppose ever since my...
I did this quest in the Helga's bunkhouse where you get the 3 marks,
I'd like to...
the 3 Debella marks.
You see, if you confront her with 3 of the marks... Oh, this... You need to get the... Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
And each of them was a simple speech check. I won the speech check every single time without any problem. I didn't have to brawl that guy. I accepted this quest to take the dagger to Whiterun because I'm going back to Whiterun anyway. I don't think I've been back to tell her that I finished this quest, but I'll do it eventually.
I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
I'm just picking all the low-hanging fruit.
Please help me. My job.
With this quest, all you do is you give her a healing potion, and she gives you a couple potions in return, I think.
It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Healing and a silver ring. Anyway, so
Any luck getting the marks from those men?
I carved out a lot of the boring
If you're
fetch
looking for a
quest
bed,
stuff here. I think I even cut out
no. If
a
we're
bunch of video
here,
where I did
take this and
other
don't
quests
mention
as
a word
well.
of this
Like
to anyone.
I fetched
Especially
Harold's
someone.
sword from
Sorry
Mistval
about the mess.
Keep and all this
I
really,
know.
really kind
I
of
think
like
things-
mundane
here.
stuff.
I want you to have this.
But I just
It's my
wanted to give a
fault.
sense that I was trying to develop some money, and oh yeah, the quest reward I got here is
Certain you'll put
it's
it to
only
good
worth
use.
selling. I don't have a two-handed weapon.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Anyway, so it's back to Whiterun to
You ever met one of them cats?
think to do some alchemy.
They call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Yeah, so this was interesting. I didn't know that when you click on a shrine, it would cancel your current magic effects. So I just cast that. I just cast that mage light, and it went out immediately.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty... Well, priests of our... We also keep a I asked the question because I was... I missed... Without that amulet, I'm power... I'll just...
I actually have no intention of getting that amulet yet. It's way too dangerous in there. Even though they're little itty-bitty skeletons. I got nowhere to kite. I got nowhere to
Where do
run.
you want to go?
I hate these enclosed spaces. That's why I hate the fact that I have to go to Dustman's Cairn. So, off to Markarth to do a couple of fetch quests. All the easy ones, I wrote them down. One of them, I was just making a few deliveries. Yeah, this one is a simple delivery. You just take the meat for the dogs to...
Before you say
Not that
anything,
guy.
No.
Not that
I am
guy.
not from the region.
Her.
Don't mind the dogs. Oh, here. For you.
And then this witch here in the Hag's Cure.
So, you're interested in
She
potions and ingredients?
she gives you a Stallion's potion, which you're supposed to give to the Jarl Steward. But I also sold her a bunch of crap. Yeah, speech is 38, so it's not.
Until next time.
I think I said it was already 40 or something, but still not bad for my level. Level 14. Yeah, so this is just the Stallion's potion that I'm dropping off. There's actually a lot to do in the Understone Keep here. You can go into the Hall of the Dead and start that Nimira's Ring quest, which is a fairly good quest for stamina. I don't have any intention of doing that quest. There's another quest you can do there. Killing a spider, giant spider. That shouldn't be hard. I gotta say, for a destruction mage, that should be pretty easy. But not yet. Anyway, so I just did a bunch of alchemy, which I spared you the agony of seeing. That's why I'm completely loaded down. I can't even walk. I got a bunch of potions. I already sold as many as I could to What's Her Pickle, and now I gotta sell the rest to Doucheface here. I don't know why I sold those magic potions. That was a mistake. Because I need them later. Anyway, level up to 15 here, and after a lot of waffling around and not sure what I was gonna get, I think I took Mage Armor 2 and Alteration Tree. I'm quite a bit ahead of what you're seeing here, so it's a little hard to remember. I do remember that my character still sucked at this point, and she's a lot better now. So Mage Armor 2 and Feather Falling. Yeah, there's a lot of good spells here. It's not an easy choice. Mage Light, Animate Lockpick, Transmute Muscles. So I finally saved up 6 Gs, 6 large, and that cleaned me out. That was all my alchemy winnings. But now I got a horse, which is basically a horse in Requiem is like mobile storage and how you climb mountains. Due to my fear of the horse being killed, I'm probably not even going to ride him. I do have the whistle mod that I found out from Salty Shanty. It's basically just a little script ripped out of the Convenient Horses mod.
Think you can go blade?
So no
Why
need
not?
to have the entire
100
Convenient
gold
Horses
says I
mod
knock
if
your
you
heart.
just want
fists,
that.
No weapons, no
So here I
magic.
think I lose my 1000th fight with Uthgerd.
Come on.
With level 14, I got some full plate armor on. Everybody else always makes this look super easy. I always fail. And
It's nothing.
I want you to notice I got hit and took about 10% damage. She got hit and there's nothing. Right? Every time she hits me, she takes a good 10% off. More. Like she just took 40%.
This is a local.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's brawling is dumb.
Not so tough now, are you?
I've never won a brawl. I don't think I've ever won a brawl. Anyway, so enough of that fucking bullshit. I really was keen on getting a follower. Little did I know, even if I won that fight, I wouldn't have been able to get her. Because I already technically have Farkas, but I didn't know that yet. So, anyway, in my frustration, I came to clear this out. And this sort of proved that I wasn't ready for Dustman's Cairn. And when you almost get killed by the blind guy, that's pretty pathetic. It's pretty pathetic. I got this firebolt spell, but I don't know how anybody hits anybody with this spell. I really don't. I think my aim in with magic is about as bad as a noob in disguise's archery. It's pretty bad. So took out the blind, not blonde, blind guy. I got this fire rune, by the way, which works really nice here. You hear that? That was nice. Anyway, I gotta run back out to Skyrim again. I don't know why the bandit's got skimpy armor. I thought I removed all the skimpy armor from the game, but she's got some kind of skimpy armor. It's dumb. Just because the rest of my armor, all my other armors are normal. That one really stands out. It's looking dumb. observant people will notice that I'm once again trying to kill a Dunmer with fire, which is, I think that the technical term for this is fucking retarded. Anyway, I just thought, he's gonna die any second, so just kill him, but as you can see, it was completely pointless trying to kill him with fire. I don't know, I'm pretty stubborn for some reason. And that's probably what gets me killed. My dog gets stuck on these ribs here. I don't know why. Yeah, he gets stuck on the ribs here. I can see why it's attractive to go pure mage, no heavy armor, just robes, because the magic restrictions on the heavy armor is just really, really, really frustrating. I only recently found out that the more heavy armor perks you take, even the ones that don't sound like they're kind of related to magic, they really help. Like, they really, really help. So that's my mistake. I was only picking the heavy armor perks that I thought sounded kind of like they would help me and be related to magic, but they all take the load off. I noticed an immediate benefit, but that's in a later video. It's not in this video. Think about how long this fight's been going on against a guy that I had down to a sliver of health. Sliver of health. Now he's running away again. And I can't aim. I don't know how anybody uses magic projectiles. I just don't get it. Like, maybe if there was a lock-on system, but how are you supposed to, because there's an animation where there's a casting animation like I'm doing right now, right? So how can you have a casting animation and then simultaneously aim? Like, it's really hard. I'm still trying to burn the Dunmer, and finally I'm like, fuck. Let's just use this stupid ice, and before I can shoot the ice, the dog kills him, so that was dumb. So take 3, go. This is pretty deep. This is pretty deep into this cave now, right? You would think that I wouldn't have to run all the way back to the entrance, but that's not what happens, unfortunately. Man, I do like those runes quite a lot. Like, they're deadly, and I can't wait to see what those runes do when the construction's leveled. Again. And I think there's 2 archers there. So 3 guys chased me out. All in all, a really poor showing. It doesn't give me any confidence about Dustman's Cairn, where I'll be trapped with all the Draugr. But you'll see by the end of the video, the irony is that being trapped with all the Draugr wasn't the problem even. it was before that. I get into problems before that, but in general, I'm just too weak still. I just haven't spec'd. I have not spec'd out the character properly. Anyway, so I skipped right to the very end. This is the only guy left. Listen to him scream, though. Right in here. Very satisfying. Yeah, I'm curious now, though. I'd love to try out a pure conjuration build. I think that's what I'll do next. After this character, pure conjuration build. That chest was a really, really good score too. That had everything you could want in it.
You tried mercenary? You found it. Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you.
Block increased to 6. Yeah, I need that. Anyway, I get the double bonus here because that also happened to be, I guess, a radiant reward for clearing out the bandits' den. Or maybe you can collect bounties and on all these bandit forts in all the holds. I don't really know. I haven't noticed that before. Anyway, I'm just showing you this. This was I rode the horse out to Rorikstead. It's a pretty safe ride with the horse. I did have to skirt around some saber cats and whatnot, but after I convinced Eric the Red there, Eric the Slayer, whatever his name is, Eric the Slayer, to join me, yeah. Again, I have a companion, and his name is Asshole Farkas.
I don't do charity. No
But
gold,
I still didn't know that. It's amazing. I mean, now I know, I guess, but at this point I didn't know. So I gave it one more shot. This is where I went on the Skyrim Requiem Reddit forum to try to find where I could find a cheap follower. And somebody suggested Koznak. All you have to do is give him a drink.
There's no shipments coming in. Got any ale or meat?
Of any kind. And sure enough, follow me, I need your help.
Looks like
This is
you've
where I
got
finally
someone
realized,
already.
okay, I guess I gotta do this, I gotta do Dustman's Cairn. What can I say? I guess I don't have a choice. And I mean, I should be ready, right? I should be ready. But I've never maged before. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do a mage. So, you can see I'm weak. Farkas is strong. Maybe the two will balance out. Maybe. Probably some wishful thinking.
Looks like someone's been digging here, and recently. Tread lightly.
Anyway, so just gonna skip ahead a few minutes here to the next relevant scene.
Be careful around the barrier. sacrifice place. Be careful around here. Let's look for a way to open the bars. Now look what you've gotten yourself into. No worries, just sit tight. I'll find the release. What was that?
Okay, so I made a hard save prior to this because I have crashed a desktop in the past on this scene. I don't know why. Even though I removed a ton of mods prior to reinstalling Requiem, when I did a recent vanilla run, when Farkas goes to open this gate, it causes a delayed crash desktop. A few seconds after he opens the gate, I crash. So my expectation, well, I'm hoping that I won't crash, but my expectation is that I will, so that I'll be ready. In this case, I actually got a little further than I thought before the CTD. So
now look what you got yourself
here's the
into.
CTD.
No worries. Just
Reloaded
sit
the
tight.
game.
I'll find the release.
So no real loss, right? And that's actually my first crash desktop. I believe that's my first one in this whole playthrough, which is fairly good. And because I knew it was coming, I was able to prepare for it. So in the vanilla playthrough last time, I found a way around it. It's kind of cheap, but it doesn't really affect anything, I don't think. To be honest, it doesn't break anything. All I do is I just wait for Buddy Boy here to kill them all. Then I do a little console COC white run. The only way to escape my prison. And when that loads up, do a little COC Dustman's Cairn Exterior 01. It helps to know the COC codes in this game. Yeah, so I'm back at the Cairn and then just run to Ice Brain. And we're good. So that was a way to get around the crash. Anyway, gonna skip ahead again in the commentary to the next relevant scene, because there's gonna be a lot of fighting coming up.
I hope I didn't scare you. It's a blessing given to some of us. Hon, we should keep moving. Still the Trogger to work. Out.
So I found this part really confusing. There's like 3 silver hands that run out, and I gave battle with. Farkas gets in there. And I got my wolf up. So there's 3 of them there. Wolf goes down. Farkas goes down. Farkas takes out nobody. It's just a complete failure on that whole scene. Farkas just shits the bed in that one. He doesn't, like, they're all at full health too. So I was fairly confusing. Like they're all alive. So anyway, Farkas goes down pretty easy in here for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Time to end this.
I thought I would chime in again here. This is an important scene. Marcus goes down again. I don't even know what the fuck he was doing. I don't know where he is, what he was doing, why he went down, why he ran off and tried to take on everybody himself. But Marcus really fucks me over in this one. I mean, he does, and my panicking too. Because I've entered a new cell here. I don't want to go back to the old one. But there's not a lot of room to kite enemies here. I'm completely out of mana. The mana regen in combat is just stupidly difficult. I don't even have, yeah. Hard to even cast mage armor. No regen happening here. So here comes another Draugr, and I have to bail. So the mistake I made here was to the immediate right in the new cell. There's like a little pole. I guess I could have done a little, like, I could have run around the pole a bit. Right here. There's a place to kite. I could have turned right, but I got hit by that unrelenting force whilst simultaneously landing here in these stupid darts. And then undeterred by the darts, both of them are just completely fine. They just walk up and hit me. It's dumb. It's just dumb. It's a dumb death. If it were Dead is Dead, it would have been extremely frustrating dumb death. And it would have served me right, because I said I wasn't ready for Dustman's Cairn. I knew I wasn't ready for Dustman's Cairn. I went into Dustman's Cairn anyway. And I think what's even more frustrating is that, you know, like after this death, you know, I kind of find out how I could have spec'd a little bit better. I probably could have survived if I just invested a little bit better in my my points, in my destruction points. Sorry. So it's all a matter of what I'm doing, I guess. So stupid, unrelenting force, so dumb. Especially for like these common Draugr to have it, right? Or, I guess there's a Death Lord, but whatever. So we're coming up to a bit of an the epic battle at the end, and I'll just go silent during that whole part.
This should be good.
So I think what bothers me about the fact that I survived this end dungeon, barely, I mean I survived it by the skin of my teeth, but I think what really bothers me is that the only thing I was really panicking about was this final dungeon, because you're locked in here, but the death didn't come here, it basically came on 2 Draugr. Farkas had taken a knee, and yeah, and the poison darts. So a little less panicking, and I probably would have been fine. But instead, unfortunately, I panicked, and that was it. So anyway, the next video, I begin to start really wrecking things properly. My fortunes really change, but I got this one death as a blight on my record, so it pissed me off, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.